because I knew I'd kind of talk with you a little bit longer. And this one goes out to all the fans. This one goes out to all the fans of baseball. So, Combs, you're going to probably listen to this and give me a bunch of crap. I know a lot of people on Soup are going to give me a bunch of crap. I know just a lot of people in general, even that aren't hardcore baseball fans, are going to give me a bunch of crap. But listen to me. The Houston Astros making it to the World Series just because they didn't win does not mean they suck. And in fact, here's the thing. They're better than your team. Read and weep. They're better than your team. Stop parading with the fact that the Astros lost the World Series as if it's some type of victory. Do you understand how pathetic it looks to sit here and go, the Astros, who are not a rival of my team, who had nothing to do with taking, in changing the format or the end result of my team, even the teams that they defeated in the playoffs, who actually have some type of information that they could, or a mindset where they could have that. But nonetheless, that does not mean that the Astros are just this god-awful, crappy team or anything negative because they lost in the World Series. I hate to break this to the fans who continue to put this big, huge chip on their shoulder and act like they are the fans from God, and every player that's on their team is a fan of God or a player of God, and that they are perfect and that their teams do nothing wrong and that their teams have never cheated and there's never been anything they've done. All of your teams have cheated. All of your players have done something dumb. You want to know why? Because I sit around and I've talked to pro athletes and I've played semi-pro sports and I've played Little League Baseball, where guess what? We were taught then how to steal signs in Little League Baseball, Little League World Series. You do everything you can to get an advantage until you get caught. Yep. The Houston Astros got caught. If the Houston Astros had then, for the last 2 seasons, had plummeted to obscurity, had been sitting in the realms of the Pittsburgh Pirates type of team, then yes, we'd have every reason to say, see, nothing but those trash cans. They're no good. Folks, they made it to the World Series. Last year, under a ton of scrutiny, they made it to the ALCS and were 1 game away from the World Series as they got to Game 7. Cut it out. Your jealousy and your self infatuation with how much you think that you're a super mega fan because you don't root for the Houston Astros and they're just a piece of crap, it looks crappy on you. You know what looks good? The Houston Astros look good because they are good. Yes, they cheated. Did it probably help them get over a little bit of a hump to win the World Series? Maybe. But at the end of the day, you took it away. They still got to the World Series. They've still gotten to the ALCS. Enough's enough. And here's the thing, at the end of the day, when you all are parading around like, oh, it's going to be pure and all this crap and everything, ask a Pittsburgh Pirate fan if they would like to go to the NLCS just once. Hell, how much that city would just absolutely love it if they could get to the World Series just once. And you know what? If someone said, yeah, but they're not that good, they would say, excuse me? Do you want to know what's not good? The 30 years that team went through and played the sport before they finally got to the World Series. The Astros did not fall off the face of the earth. They didn't become a losing team. They didn't struggle. And in fact, they showed why they were still a stellar team and still deserved to get to the World Series the year they did and this year. You're going to have to get over it. Wipe the tears away. Pull up your big boy pants and just realize that the Houston Astros are a good team. And